Why do most photography businesses fail? It's not because their photography skills aren't good enough. The answer is simpler than you think, yet often overlooked. It's because they focus too much on marketing while neglecting sales. Marketing gets you clients in 12 months, but sales gets you clients immediately. Photographers need to start generating income right away, and the only way to do that is through sales. Today, we're talking about how we can get early momentum with active sales. I'll walk you through how to market in the background while focusing on sales at the start. This way, you get clients right away while setting up your business for long-term success. Let's get into it. There's a reason my students inside of Creative Biz Launch are dominating the industry. That's because we teach this exact framework in my program. And today I'm laying it all out there for you. My name is Chris Pieta and I teach creative business and run a product photography company. Let me tell you a story of two photographers, Sally and Mark. Sally and Mark are both great photographers. They have great portfolios, a great website, and a strong offer that anyone in the market would want to invest in. But they're both relatively new. They just decided to start their photography businesses and have two very different strategies. Mark says he's going to focus on marketing to get his business off the ground. Sally, on the other hand, is going to focus on sales. Let's see how this plays out for them. Mark spends a lot of time perfecting his website. He creates this absolutely beautiful photography portfolio, and it's truly world class. He starts posting on social media, and his plan is simple. Focus on marketing. Focus on building his brand. So he posts on social media with all his beautiful photos. He shows the behind the scenes and the stories behind what he's doing, but no clients are coming. He starts an email newsletter where he actually breaks down the trends in the product photography market. This seems like something that's super valuable for companies, right? He gets a few subscribers for this newsletter and he delivers amazing value, but still he's not really getting clients. His marketing strategy is sound, but the clients just don't really reach out to him. He thinks that by doing all this marketing, clients should be lining up to work with him, but they're not. Sally spent some time on her website, but right after she built it, she started doing direct outreach. She's cold emailing companies, she's cold DMing brands, and from there, she's actually booking sales calls. She hasn't started her social media pages yet because she first wants to see whether anyone actually wants to buy her services. After a few weeks of a highly curated email campaign and a few sales calls, she lands her first client. She's focused on reaching out to clients while Mark is focused on getting clients to reach out to him. Both sales and marketing are really important when building a company, but why does Mark seem to struggle and Sally appears to be crushing it when it comes down to getting clients? There's a big pitfall of passive marketing. When we start marketing as photographers or videographers, we begin playing a long-term game. Marketing efforts take a very long time to bear fruit. You're building your brand, you're building your reputation, and this stuff takes a very long time. You're going to spend at least a year building up the brand before people start learning who you are. You're going to put all this effort into marketing, and you're going to find yourself waiting for months or even years to actually see results from this marketing. This is so disheartening as a beginner business owner. You're going to end up wasting a lot of resources. Investing all your resources into marketing without seeing an immediate return can feel like you're wasting your time and your money. When results don't come from your marketing efforts, you're going to lose motivation. And that lack of immediate feedback and results from marketing is going to lead you down a path of decreased motivation and maybe even burnout. So what's the solution here? When we start our creative business, we need to focus on sales for immediate results. Let's take a page out of Sally's book. The one thing a business can't live without is revenue, and sales give us immediate revenue generation. Sales directly generates revenue in our business, which is essential for survival and growth, especially in those early stages. By focusing on sales, you're actively working to increase your client base. This not only brings in immediate business, but it can also lead to repeat customers and referrals in the future. Once you get the ball rolling and get 3 to 5 clients and you deliver a fantastic customer experience, you'll start getting that social proof from clients that says that you do what you say you do. Meanwhile, marketing Mark doesn't have that social proof and he has less trust. Apart from the immediate revenue, this next one is huge. You get to understand your clients. Sure, you're offering photography services and you think that's what the client wants, but what else do they want? What kinds of packages do they want? Engaging in sales calls gives you that direct interaction with clients and lets you learn about your market. You ask questions on these sales calls that give you an idea of what clients actually need. Maybe you thought you were going to pitch a $1,000 package to this client, but it turns out they're actually looking for way more. And you see this trend pop up for other companies as well. So now you have this direct feedback that you got from sales calls that you wouldn't have gotten from that marketing effort. You can use this direct feedback to build out new packages. You can get insight into what your clients actually want, not what you think that they want. This early momentum that you get from sales is such a big motivation boost. Each sale you get early on serves as energy to push you through these challenging times. And you get financial stability, so you feel a lot more comfortable. You've been doing the activities that actually generate you revenue. Now, as you're selling your services, you're also going to learn about your competition. Maybe you send a proposal and the lead comes back and asks, hey, this looks great, but the other photographer is charging this much. Can you match that? Here, you're learning about what your competition is charging and who you're competing with in the marketplace. So now you can adjust your offer accordingly. This direct feedback is so important. And for creatives that solely focus on marketing, they don't get this feedback. Just a quick break here. I know so many of you are great photographers and videographers, and you're ready to take that passion into a thriving business. And that's exactly why I created my free 60-minute workshop. This isn't just another generic workshop. It's a comprehensive guide designed to equip you with everything you need to attract and retain high-paying clients, create irresistible service packages, and secure a steady income stream. We walk through the sales process and you'll feel ready to go out there. Don't let your talent go to waste. Click on the link in the description. I'll see you inside the workshop. Once you've gotten a few clients, those early sales are going to lead to hopefully satisfied customers, which will then lead to word of mouth marketing. These clients are going to want to refer you to their friends and their peers. All this is assuming one big thing though. The product is good. The final photos that you produce need to be good. They need to be good enough for people to refer you to their friends, because if your product sucks, then your brand just won't grow. No matter how pretty you try and make it look, it just won't work. You can't put a bow tie on a Toyota and expect it to be a Ferrari. Your core offer has to be fantastic. And it doesn't stop there. You need a great customer experience, fast turnaround times, great communication, and working with you has to be a breeze. Nail these things and word of mouth can become your best friend. Let's fast forward a year and see where Sally and Mark are at. Sally actually started doing a little bit of marketing herself. She spent 80% of her time on sales and then 20% of her time on marketing in the first year in business. This is the perfect balance. Mark, on the other hand, he's not doing so hot. He's still struggling to land clients. Sally's approach of balancing sales and marketing in an 80-20 split is actually genius. She focused on building a solid client base while building her brand in the background. She understands that most clients don't come to her in the first year. She has to go out there and get them herself. She's balancing sales and marketing, and this is allowing her to get immediate results while building her brand up in the background. She's got social pages that are active, a great website now, and she's collecting emails for marketing efforts later on. A balanced strategy like this ensures that you're not putting all your eggs in one basket. You've now got this two-pronged approach. Splitting your efforts like this also allows you to better optimize your resources. You're getting the revenue from sales that you can now invest into your marketing efforts. At this point, you've probably guessed that Sally and Mark aren't real people, but Sally's approach is exactly what I did. I focused on sales. This grew my business over the course of 3 years like crazy, and I was marketing on the back end of all of this. If you go to Instagram and look up my Pieta Productions account, you'll see it's filled with content. My website is also full of successful client case studies. And these days, I don't even do sales anymore for my production company. All the clients I work with are either retainer clients or they come to me. And that's partly because I'm focusing most of my time on building Creative Biz Launch into the best training for creative entrepreneurs out there. The waitlist for Creative Biz Launch is down below, by the way. The second reason is that my passive marketing over the past few years has really paid off. So now clients actually come to me. I have a brand and I built that in the background. I never focused on it. I just passively worked on it because I knew that it was important. Now, almost all photography courses online teach you marketing. And while that's important, you don't get results and often you'll burn out. That's why my program, Creative Biz Launch, has so many success stories, and you can read all of those if you click the link in the description below. This video is not about Creative Biz Launch though, so I want to end with this. If you're new to the photography business and you're trying to get your first clients, focus on sales. Or maybe you've been doing marketing for the past year with no result. Again, focus on sales. Do at least 5 outreaches a day, and I promise you, you'll get your first client in no time. And if you don't know how to do outreach like that, sign up for the free workshop below. I truly appreciate your time, and I will catch you next time.